Hi everyone, I got a few things from the CCO, so I thought I'd share them with you if you want to see. I actually wasn't in the CCO myself, and for those of you who don't know what the CCO is, it's a cosmetic company outlet, and yes, we do have one in Ireland, but unfortunately it's way up past Belfast, so that's really far away from me, but it is probably worth the trip. I have just kept myself away from it because that would be really, really bad for my bank account. But my friend Sharon, who I met through on my website, she was up in Belfast last week, and she rang me from the CCO to tell me what they had, which was so kind, and she picked me up a few things then while she was up there, things that I had wanted. She asked me, did I want to know what lipsticks there were? I said no, because I would have wanted all the lipsticks and all the lip glosses, so I just said no right there, don't even tell me what they have because I want everything. So I got a few things, and then there's a couple of other things I picked up as well. So thank you, Sharon, for being so kind to getting me those things. The first two things I got are paint pots. I actually don't own any paint pots, mainly because I was happy enough with my Urban Decay primer potion, and when working on clients I go the concealer and powder route. Sometimes I use Urban Decay primer potion. I've never thought of using a paint pot. It just seemed like something else to add on that I didn't need. But they had two in colours, two nice colours, one in particular which Sharon recommended, which she loved, and that one is girl friendly. Here it is here. So it's a pink shade, it's kind of like a pinky taupe. It's almost nude, like a pink nude. It has no shimmer, no glitter, no iridescence. It's just matte. I've been using this an awful lot. I have it on under my eye makeup at the moment. It's a perfect base, stops everything creasing, I think, and I haven't used my primer potion since I got it. And the second one is really fabulous, less maybe usable on a daily basis, but it's Delft, and that is just an absolutely gorgeous teal shade. And I really, really like that. I wore it with Steamy the other day, and then I also wore it with a little bit of carbon, and it was absolutely gorgeous. The next thing she got me, I'm not sure what prices those were. They still have loads of these left, by the way, so I will leave the prices in the information bar below. Okay, the next thing I've wanted for like maybe about a year and a half, and it's Poisen Pen, and here it is here. I suppose a lot of people would think it's boring. It's kind of an eggplant shade. It's a really, boring, basic, purpley grey shade. I find it's kind of like a dusky purple though, so it does have a lot of grey in it. To some people it may look grey, to others it may look purple, but it's matte, and that is what I was looking for. It's very hard to find nice matte shades that are wearable and interesting. They tend to be just so boring, but I haven't actually used it, so I'm dying to try it. The next thing is the intriguing Scarlet palette, which is in number 6, and it's the Warm Eyes. Gaudiest palette ever. Big mirror, little cute brush, which I actually like. And then here's the shadows in here. Now I think this was £20. So what's that, like maybe like 23 euros? Considering a MAC eyeshadow is 15 euros in Brown Thomas in Dublin, that's pretty good going. So if you're looking for a deal, it is really worth your while. Like if you had £100 to spend, you could get quite a lot of stuff. Okay, the shades that are in there are Sweet Joy, Warm Suede, Well Spiced, Gentle Heat, Real Drama, and Grand Entrance. I haven't actually used them all. This is a gorgeous shade. I don't even know I don't know what order they're in. I've worn this one, and this one, and this one. The only two I haven't tried are the greeny shades. Oh, and the last thing she got me is the Powderflage by Benefit concealer, and this, I don't know, I was kind of intrigued and put off by the idea of an under eye powder concealer, but I haven't really tried it, but I will test it out and review it for you and tell you whether I think it's worth it. I tend not to like powder under my eye because I feel like you can see powder and it's more aging and stuff, but if it's designed to be a concealer under your eye, then I'm assuming it doesn't do that. There are a couple more things I picked up myself in the last few days, and the first one is a Rimmel lipstick in Spotlight Beige. Very accessible, very creamy. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I'll put some on. a good nude shade. It doesn't have any pink in it. It's just a real nude. Like the smell of it, like the texture of it. This is one of those you can reapply without looking at the mirror, without looking in a mirror. You can just throw it in your bag and lob it on whenever. I like products like that. They're quick and easy. And the second thing is another Revlon lip gloss. You heard me mention the peach petal one before, and of course I love that like everyone else does. But this one is really gorgeous, and it's going to be perfect for summer. First of all, I'll give you the name before I shove it on. It's number 170, which is Coral Reef. So that's one layer. If you wear it alone, it's actually much more pigmented. So I wore it over the nude lipstick, so it kind of shears it out a little bit more. But I really, really like it, and that will be a holiday favourite, and I just know it will. I got sent something really exciting today, and I usually don't show things that I was sent, but I was so excited about this that I had to show you. And this little brush roll here, and you open it up, lift it up, and here there is a massive set of black and pink brushes. And the reason I'm mentioning it is that I had a little quick test of them, and they're really nice. So they're very affordable, and they're accessible to us in Europe, which is not always the case. So I'm going to try them out for the week, and next week I'll do a review on them and let you know what I really think. Something else I picked up today was some books, and they're doing 3 for 2 on these books in Eason's, and I'm sure, I don't know, I thought I'd mention it, maybe some of you have read them and you can let me know. But the first one is The Secret Circle, the second one is Beautiful Creatures, and the third one is Night World. Now, I didn't realise that these were actually from the young adult section, and I know Twilight is from the young adult section, and I do really, really love Twilight, the Twilight Saga, but I've been reading the True Blood books the last kind of 3 weeks. I think I'm on book 8, and I have just been eating them. I've been really, really loving them, and I don't know, these seem quite squeaky clean in comparison. And this one in particular, The Secret Circle, I got halfway through and I was like, oh god, blah blah blah, and I looked up reviews online and people were like, oh, it's fantastic, it's like the best, it's one of the best trilogies I've ever read. And then I was thinking, what's wrong with me? Am I not like, am I ruined now? Am I not getting it? So I don't know, let me know what you think, or if you've read either of these, if they're worth it. There's a couple of other series that like kind of like, you know, vampire, paranormal sort of stuff that I was interested in having a read of. So if you have any recommendations, let me know, because I just can't stop reading lately. So thanks for watching anyway. I will keep the videos coming, and have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.